Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Infineon Raceway for the 16th race of the 2018 NRSL Mountain Dew for the Win Cup Series. We're getting ready for 34 laps of racing. This is the first road course on this docket, or season, however you like to call it. No caution flags will be flown, or flied, or waved, just like we did at Martinsville. This is a caution-free race. There will be local yellows, just to give drivers warnings. Otherwise, that's all that's happening. And anyway, on the pole for today's race is rookie Alex Ferranti and the 88 machine, and next to him is season champ Caleb Hoffman, 2017 season champ, that is. Now, a former driver of Hendrick, the guy that drove the 5 car last season, won this race. That was Grayson Acevedo. Hendrick perhaps looking to repeat here in California. In row 2 is last week's winner, Andrew Rich, who got his 4th win on the season, which is a Mountain Dew for the Win Cup Series record. With Philip Goldberg, the Truck Series champ from last season, to his left, starting 3rd. Row 3 is Joshua Osborne and Jonathan Zorlin, who now drives the car that won this race last season. Row 4 is kind of interesting. You got Charles Sanford and Mark Riggleman. So I'm looking for a good camera angle here. And in row 5 is Alexander Rowe and Alex Gray. As you can see at the bottom here, there is the 29 of Deanna Jones. Now, one of the drivers that got 2 road course wins last season, Seth Cole, he starts 31st, so not a good starting position for him. To the right of him is Zach Rogers. Now, the field will get bunched up in the back. There's really nothing we can do about it, or the drivers can do about it. It's just how they react. Anyway, Johnny Gardner is also back here. DJ Curtis as well. John Arndt on the back row. So anyways, after last week, actually the command is about to be given.
Drivers, start your engines!
Command has been given the firearm up. Pace cars diving in now. We're coming around right away. Andrew Rich holds a 27-point lead over Deanna Jones. Alex Gray 42 back. Johnny Gardner 46 back. And Seth Cole 61 points back. And this is what I'm talking about here now. Pace speed is 25 miles an hour. This was done in an effort to allow everybody to catch up in time. Whether it will actually work or not is to be seen. It looks like it will. They're holding pretty even. They're going to come around here. Almost basically a standing start. Green flag is out at Infineon. On the accelerator all the way up the hills. These drivers will go off track a little bit here. But it looks like the race lead will go to second place starter Caleb Hoffman. And Andrew Rich will pull right up into second, looking for what would be win number 5 on the year and of his career. That would tie 32 of Johnny Gardner. So Hoffman leads, Rich in second, Zorlin, Ferranti, Goldberg. And we will see these drivers get into the dirt a little bit here today. See that held up the 5 of Zorlin. We could see some bumpers and banging. Ferranti's going to make a move for 3rd on the 5 car. And this could be an interesting zone right there. Caleb Hoffman will lead lap number 1. Zorlin will hold on to 3rd. Bit of a log jam in the back here. They're about 3 wide almost. Matthew McIntyre, Philip Parker. Ooh, some damage to the door of the 6. Ooh, more contact now with McIntyre. Curtis can't go anywhere. Someone went off track. No one up here. See anyone out of the ordinary there. A lot of guys going off track. Oh, and there's trouble. Jonny Gardner, where are you going? And Deanna Jones is stopped on the track. That created a log jam and a half, so something went wrong for Deanna Jones. Jonny Gardner went off the racetrack. Oh, and now Shelton's around. Tringali, James Shelley, they're all wrecking it up. Sam Oskin is smoking. His day appears to be over. And I can't see a damn thing. Somebody went off track big time back there. But Gardner went from 32nd up to, I don't even know where he's at now. But it was smart of him to go all the way to the left in the dirt. He did not get a penalty for it. He moves from 32nd to 23rd with his decision making. A couple of Dodges lined up here in front. 20th place John Nunn, 19th Zach Rogers started way in the back. He was next to Seth Cole. Now he's inside the top 20. As Andrew Rich has taken the race lead, looking at our ticker. And Caleb Hoffman has fallen all the way to 4th place. As a lot of drivers are sliding off track. Ferranti just did it. Hoffman's got some door damage. It looked like he did. I'm not 100% certain, but now battle for the lead. Sorlin making a move on Andrew Rich. Mark Riggleman doing pretty good today. He's in the top 10. Same can be said for Kev Shear, the only driver of Go Fast Petty Enterprises who has not won a race this season. So Sorlin takes the race lead. Hartnett and Alex Gray are battling for 9th place. These drivers should have to pit at least once today. Maybe twice, not 100% certain on that. Hoffman moves it back to 3rd. Rich will follow Sorlin in 2nd, running a bit of a different line. So you can see all the dust flying. Let's take a look who has retired from the race. Oskin is one of them. Sorlin's going to go way off the track, and that'll catapult Andrew Rich back to the lead. Deanna Jones now has retired. That might be her worst finish of the year, 41st place. Hoffman and Ferranti battling hard for 3rd. Ferranti's going to stick his nose behind the 14. Good racing going on up here. And now Kev Shearer will pass Alex Gray for 10th place, question mark, and yes he does. So only on lap 5, plenty of action going around here at Infineon. Mark Riggleman and Osborne, 2 rookies up here. Behind Ferranti, who's the highest rookie right now on the racetrack. And Sorlin trying to track back down the 53 of Andrew Rich. Sorlin won at Charlotte about a month ago now. He could be looking for his 2nd win on the season. Trying to sweep this race or repeat for this 5-car team. There is so much dust. Sorlin's going to get off track a little more. That's going to hurt him. Osborne gets off a lot. That's going to slow up Riggleman and Sanford. 6th on back. Getting off track on that section can be dangerous. Riggleman's going to make a move, and Sanford's going to try and make a move too. Oh, and it's going to turn Osborne. Hartnett's going to capitalize and gain 2 spots. Mark Hartnett into 7th place. Osborne ends up losing 2 positions. That was dicey. Looking at our ticker once again, nobody has retired in a while here. Osborne blocking the crapola out of Shearer. battle for 11th between gray and green. Nate Rogers in 13th, Rowan 14th. Nobody else really close to this pack of cars. Hoffman, Ferranti, they go off into the dirt. Riggleman will, Hartnett will. Oh, in trouble! Nate Rogers and Alex Gray around. Gray's car appears to be heavily damaged. Both drivers will be down pit road. They were side by side in a dangerous section. There's Peter Sands. And yeah, Gray is definitely coming down pit road. Same will be said for Nate Rogers. Sorlin back to the lead again, though. He appears to have a really fast car, way faster than Rich. Every time he gets off track, though, Rich gets on him and passes him easily. So Rich does not appear to have a fast race car, but he's up here running in the top 5. Mark Riggleman sits in 6th place. This might be one of his best finishes of the season. Sorlin did it again. He went off track. That allows Rich to close back the distance. And is Rich going to put a bumper to the 5 of Sorlin? Ooh, it's going to get dicey here. Rich will fall back in line behind the 5. Ronti, Hoffman, and Goldberg in a good battle for 3rd place here. Riggleman, short amount of distance behind in 6th. Sanford 7th, Hartnett 8th, Osborne in 9th with Shearer 10th, Green 11th, and Rowan 12th. Johnny Gardner now up to 19th place. See, Eli Bright is back here a lap down with a heavy amount of back end damage. There's Seth Cole in 27th. Remember, he won 2 road course races last year. Nate Rogers back on the racetrack. Same for Alex Gray. William Brock is currently on pit road. As Sorlin begins to drive away from Rich, you can see how much faster he is because it was only 2/10 at the line. And Dylan Young and Nico Tringali have also retired from the race, so there must have been an incident between those two. Look at the dirt that's on the racetrack right there. Hartnett putting the bumper to Sanford. Let's go on board a lap with somebody here. Let's go in for a battles viewpoint. Let's go on board the 26 of Mark Riggleman. Got a little off the track there. We'll keep the viewer up to see all the diagnostics here. Shifting the 3rd, braking, downshift. So Goldberg managed to get by Alex Ferranti for 4th place. See how much does the dust cloud over here influence these guys. Oh wow, you can't see anything from this angle. Riggleman will get right on the tailpipe of Ferranti here. A little bit of a bump almost. Almost contact here. Oh, and he gets into him a little bit, but Ferranti holds on to him. On the lap 10 now. Good amount of racing all around. 4 drivers 1 lap down due to fixing damage. William Brock up here, 35th. No back end. Osborne in 8th, Green 9th, Shearer 10th. Gardner up to 16th now. We might have had something happen to more drivers. Alexander Rowe and Cole Deaver are on pit road, so perhaps, not sure if damage or otherwise, but Rich just went completely off the track. That's going to give Sorlin about a second. So perhaps damage for these two drivers. Rowe's going to come out on track before the leaders get around to him. Deaver, however, not as fortunate. Maybe? He's going to come out right where Sorlin's coming around. Oof, that was close. The Deaver will pull back in line behind race leader Jonathan Zorlin. Rich remains in second place, looking for another good finish. For his season, interesting statistic, Rich has only one top 5 on the season where he has not won a race, with 8 top 10s. So if he were not to win today, that would be his second top 5. That was not a victory. Look at the dirt field. Dust storm over here, man. Sorlin almost goes off. Hoffman's going to get a good amount off. That's going to really help Philip Goldberg close the distance to third place. See if we can find more battling going on here. Now here's a little bit of a battle. TJ Hanley, Peter Sands, Charles Jackson. Where is the 18th place car? Oh, there's the 18th place car. Sands looking for position on Hanley. Can't quite get it. Hanley's going to get the run. Good battle for 18th place right here. Hanley currently driving away. Let's ride a cockpit camera with Zach Flickinger through here. A little bit of an area where you can't see anything. Damn it, mouse. Seth Cole creeping up, 23rd place. Running some pretty fast laps. Jessica Shelton in the O2 machine in front of him. Now Seth is, in retrospect to the leader, 30 seconds behind. Looking at the fastest times on the race, Sorlin, Riggleman, Brock, Hoffman, Nunn, Goldberg, Ferranti, Rich, Gray, and Fitzwater Sr. These guys definitely got tire wear. 12 laps in on lap 13 right now. Sorlin now has a 3-second lead over Andrew Rich, who is being challenged for that position. Deaver runs in front of him. Hoffman 3rd, Goldberg 4th, Ferranti 5th, Riggleman 6th, and another lap car of William Brock 33rd. Oh, whoa, whoa, he went loose there, man. James Shelley, another lap down car with fresher tires. Fitzwater appears to have some hood damage. Sorlin, meanwhile, just driving away right now. Nobody in front of him. See, these drivers make it to lap 17. They will make it on one stop. Manuel Hartnett has retired from the race. Not sure what happened to him. 31 drivers on the lead lap. 30 who have appeared. Oh, actually, something happened to the 78. The 78 is on pit road. He is out on the way. Not sure if that's a scheduled pit stop or what the deal is there for him. I was about to say that there are 30 drivers who have not come down pit road. That is down to 29 now, as Flickinger will be put a lap down and will come out right in front of Cole Deaver. And will Deaver clear the 78 here? This is for 31st. He will for now. Rich and the others continuing to fall back. Looking for somewhere we can find a battle here. Jonny Gardner up to 17th place. So there are comers and goers. Gardner appears to be one of the comers. Same for Seth Cole up to 22nd. Shelton making a move on Bright. That is not for position. And some drivers down pit road, Austin Alves and Michael Amato. So perhaps it may be a two-stop, it might be a one-stop race. Alves' team's going to repair some damage. Philip Parker down pit road. Here's Sorlin. Pressure from Deaver. Sorlin will stay out here on lap 16. But Caleb Hoffman, Alex Ferranti, and Mark Riggleman are coming down pit road. There they are. 3 drivers in the top 10 down. Looks like they are the only takers right now. Fitzwater from 11th will drop down pit road. He's got hood damage, though. I think he's going to drop. Hagan from 14th. Jessica Shelton. James Qualls. DJ Curtis. And there is Amato. By himself, highest of those who have pit. But from lap 17 on, you should be able to make it to the end of the race. See when the leader pits. And here he comes. Here comes Jonathan Sorlin. So Sorlin will come down pit road. Will he give up the lead for the first time in a while is the question. So far I see no drivers on the lead lap who have not pit. Everyone else appears to be coming down this time. So Sorlin pulls into his pit stall. Some drivers are unlapping themselves. Sorlin will come out of pit road. And he should remain the race leader. Philip Goldberg will be out second. Damage repairs on Andrew Rich's machine are holding him up. There goes the 53. A lot of damage repairs to Andrew Rich's team. We'll take a little break. We'll come back when they cycle back. But Jonathan Zorlin remains the race leader here at Infineon. We are back at Infineon. The view you see is from the bumper of Jonathan Zorlin. And you look at that ticker, there is nobody even remotely close to our race leader. Zorlin looking to put this 5-car back into victory lane at Infineon for the 2nd year in a row. The next car in line is a battle for 2nd between Caleb Hoffman, Philip Goldberg, and rookie Mark Riggleman. As Charles Jackson is on pit road with damage. Curtis is coming out of pit road. These guys are side by side. Hoffman will fly around Goldberg for 2nd. Not sure if that's tires or just a better car. Riggleman doing a pretty good job though, up in 4th place. Lap down car of DJ Curtis here. 5th is Ferranti, 6th Green, 7th Sanford. 8th is Fitzwater. 9th Shearer, and 10th is Osborne. Rowe 11th, Amato 12th, Sag Rogers 13th, Hagan 14th, John Nunn 15th, Andrew Rich down to 16th. Gardner in 17th, Hanley, Shelton, Flickinger 20th place. Meanwhile, Seth Cole's fallen to 28th. Some of these lap down cars in here do have to pit again. For instance, Cole Deaver cannot make it to my knowledge. The same goes for Zach Flickinger. I believe that is all of them. Alexander Rowe actually, I believe, cannot make it. But I believe that is all of them. But good battles going on for 2nd. Well, not anymore. Goldberg's pulling away in 2nd place. Riggleman and Hoffman held up. Riggleman up to 3rd now. But a good battle going on now for 5th. Sanford in the distance. Green screws up a little bit there. Dustfield. And battle now for 6th. Sandver making a move on Tony Green. Green goes wide. Is he going to get a run from it? It appears he will. Coming back to the start-finish line. Dead even for 6th place. And it will be kept by Tony Green. Sorlin's lead now up to 8 seconds. Goldberg has fallen to 3rd. Curtis is on the better tires apparently. He ran an 11.732. That shuffled Goldberg back a lot, and that put rookie Mark Riggleman in 2nd. And Curtis has the fastest lap on the day. Incredible. You see the 2 drivers that never had a chance to run a fast lap, Deanna Jones and Samet Oskin. But Riggleman under pressure now. This is just like with Rich and Zorlin. Goldberg has the better car. Hoffman's going to follow him here. Riggleman's still on the left side of Hoffman. And still on the left side of Goldberg. Another finish. Photo finish at the line. That goes to Goldberg clearly. Cole Deaver coming out of pit road. As we stated, he could not make it to the end. Oh, and he came out right in front of Tony Green. And they're wrecking. Deaver's stuck in the tires. Poor Tony Green. Running in 6th place. Just got LePage coming out of pit road. by Cole Deaver. That is going to drop him back a lot. His car appears to still be running. John Nunn way off in the dirt there. That's going to allow Gardner to get to his right. That'll be for 15th. Green is actually fighting Andrew Rich for 13th place right now. So while there may be a ton of damage on that 4 car, he's holding strong, but he's sliding around a lot. The main question will be, is he going to pit for his damage? He appears to be up to speed. Let's see, he's coming around this time, and they're going to have him pit. Tough break for the 4 team. They were looking at a top 10 finish. Oh wow, TJ Hanley just hit the tires off the last corner. There's Sorlin gone and away. Now Riggleman back by Philip Goldberg again, and Hoffman will follow past. And Ferranti is creeping closer. We could have a great battle for 3 top 4 spots. Remember, 4th place gets 2 more points than 5th. 3rd place gets 3 more than 4th. 2nd gets 2 more than 3rd. And Hoffman goes off the track. Will Goldberg capitalize? He's going to get right to Hoffman's bumper. This will allow Riggleman to pull away a little bit. Goldberg shows Hoffman he's got the faster car. William Brock on pit road again. Hoffman hanging on to 3rd for now. And there's Ferranti making a move for 4th place. He had to let off. 10 laps to go, by the way, everybody. Charles Jackson has retired from the race some time ago. Nate Rogers 4 laps down. When Hoffman really messed up this section of the track, Nate Rogers went into the dirt. He is extremely slow. This could be interesting. Zach Rogers has moved into 10th place after the mishap for Tony Green. Green now 28th on the board. 29 drivers on the lead lap. Goldberg knows that he can get a 2nd place finish. He just has to hit his marks. Sanford, the only other driver, kind of creeping close in 6th place. But right now, Rogers, Zach Rogers, that is, in 10th, has 3 seconds over 11th, which is Cody Hagan. Rich is back up to 12th place. Gardner 14th. Seth Cole in 21st. Remember, there were a couple drivers up there that had the pit again. Right now, Goldberg clearly spacing. Oh, what's going on here? Alex Ferranti's going down pit road. What is this? Riggleman's down as well. Did this 5 of Sorlin pit? No, he's still right here. Perhaps some drivers underfueled. I don't know what's going on, but that gives 2nd to Hoffman. Goldberg moves up to 3rd. Sanford 4th. Shearer in 5th. Wow, they went side by side by Philip Parker coming out of pit road. Zach Rogers up to 7th, and Andrew Rich is back into top 10. There must be some kind of fuel game going on. What does Ferranti's crew chief do? Right side tires. And left sides too, so they can't make it. I'm surprised. They might have been, actually these might have been the guys that pit on lap 15 or 16. They know they can't make it, so they're pitting now. That drops them way down. There is Tony Green without a hood, trying not to run into another car coming out of pit road. Sorlin's still on track. Caleb Hoffman just went down pit road. That gives second to Goldberg. A lot of drivers, I guess, that cannot make it, and this is, oh my gosh, oh no, 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 no. Holy crap, Nate Rogers is slow. Osborne's doing his best to get by him. He's going to pass Kev Shearer for position 2. That should move Osborne into 4th. But Shearer's fighting back. Fitzwater's up here in 7th. Gardner one spot from a top 10 right now. So Riggleman is currently going to lose his top 5 finish. It looked like a really good day for the 26 driver. Let's see if Sorlin pits or not. Still no sign. Nope, they think they can make it from what I'm seeing. The drivers that pit on lap 17 on should be able to make it. See no sign of Goldberg coming down pit road. Sanford in 3rd, getting passed by lap down car Philip Parker, who has the better tires. Shearer now up to 4th. Osborne down to 6th. Zach Rogers in the 5th. Remember, Rogers' lone win in 2017 came at Papyrus. Rogers started last in that race and won. Now he's started, I think, 31st, 32nd here, and he's up to 5th. Andrew Rich back in the 9th. John Nunn in the 10th. Good racing going on here for 4th. Shearer's about to get his best finish in a while, and Shearer has been on the hot track just a little bit. He dropped back down to 25th in points after Pig Stadium, but he had moved up to 22nd. Looking for another good finish here. Oh, that might let Rogers get a chance at 4th. In the distance, I saw Nate Rogers almost get dumped by Andrew Rich for being in the way. Cody Hagan and Johnny Gardner are right here now. Hagan's dropped to 10th. Nate Rogers gets in the way big time here. Keeps getting in the way like that, he's going to get dumped. Seth Cole up to 17th place. Good amount of pack there racing for 15th. Sands, McIntyre, Cole, and Quentin Moore. Oh, and they're going to go 3 wide. Gardner's looking for 10th as they pass lap car Nate Rogers. They'll get by the 83 side by side, but Hagan will hold on to 10th place. Hanley by in 12th. Rogers trying to find the way by Kev Shearer for 4th. Nothing really going. Sanford alone in 3rd. Goldberg alone in 2nd. Sorlin all by himself up here in the lead. He's got Zach Flickinger closing in from behind. Coming to 3 laps to go this time by. Sorlin has dominated the race here today, just as Andrew Rich dominated Pig Stadium last week. Cole Deaver retired from the race at some point. Oh, that's right, he got run into by Tony Green. Flickinger has better tires than Sorlin. If I was Sorlin, you got 11 seconds on second place and still gaining. I would let the lap down cars go before they wreck you. These Cup drivers don't care where you are in the field or what position you are. They race you like it's for position. And I think Flickinger and Alves would both like to take another lap around the racetrack, just in case something happens. Flickinger gets a way better corner. Is he making a move yet? No, he's not. Sorlin almost blocked him there. Alves closes up. Two laps to go here. Flickinger will make a move to the left of Sorlin. Sorlin gaining a lot of time on Goldberg. I almost wonder if the 18 car came down pit road. No, he did not. Okay, he didn't gain or lose any time. It just stayed the same. The 18 and the 5 ran near identical lap time. Sorlin was only 1/1000th of a second slower that last lap. Alves will get by Flickinger. That was for position. That was for 27th. Sorlin will take the hairpin corner for the second and last time on the day. So you're catching up to Eli Bright. White flag, though, in the air for Jonathan Sorlin. Alves right on his bumper. Ooh, bumping and banging almost. Alves will do the same thing Flickinger did last lap. Will he be able to make it work? Does not appear so. When Alves really botches that corner, that'll let Flickinger get to his right. Now they are side by side almost. Sorlin's just trying to cruise away here. Last dangerous section that you could really lose a lot of time. Coming to the hairpin corner one more time for Jonathan Sorlin. He won a few weeks ago at Charlotte Motor Speedway to get his first win of 2018. Today he will get his second. Jonathan Sorlin wins at Infineon. Goldberg will get second. Sanford should get third. Shearer trying to hold off Zach Rogers for fourth. Rogers trying to hold off Osborne for fifth. Fitzwater seventh. Rich eighth. Nunn looking for ninth. Gardner's looking for a last chance at 10th. But Hagan will hold on. So congratulations to Jonathan Sorlin on his victory here today at Infineon. Next week, we go back to Daytona for the high banks of Florida for 80 laps of action. Will we have a big one this time? Will there be 2 cautions? Will we have a green-white checkered? We'll find out under the lights, and we'll see if Andrew Rich can sweep the races at Daytona this season. Last year, Alex Gray won the night race. Will it be a Chevy winner this year as well? We'll find out all these questions, all these answers to these questions next week. Thank you for watching the race here at Infineon. I am Bulldog Speed, and I will see you guys next time.